Hello everyone, welcome back to The Last Door. Today, we're going to play episode 4. And to be honest, I don't remember this one. Oh, it doesn't have a little person by it. Maybe I never actually did this one, so we might actually be going into blind territory today. Previously on The Last Door, although I was sure I remembered doing all of season 1. Maybe not. After escaping from his burial, Devitt finds himself in a cellar of London's darkest slum, the Old Nickel Rookery. In his pocket, he has a ticket for a show called The Four Witnesses. Devitt walks through the misty streets, following a strange man who seems to guide him. He learns the legend of the Simurgh, the king of the birds. Following its trail through a dreamlike land of fog, Devitt finally meets Alejandre, a member of the secret group Devitt and his friends had at school. Alejandre welcomes Devitt and speaks of an entity called the Bird that has been calling them ever since the experiment they conducted back then. There is no turning back. Vaguely remember this? Don't remember this. I have made my mind. Is this a memory of the experiment? I'm ready. Go on. Do it. Do it! Do it! Welcome to episode 4, everybody. Nice starry night. Can you see all these stars twinkling in the black outer abyss? All the constellations traced by human eyes in long-distance eras? Look now to the forest in the valley, to the old tower, from the last tree in the distance to the stars in the sky. And even the stones beneath our feet are just silhouettes that hide the truth from our poor senses. Ancient shadows that hang over the veil that hides the world. As if it were the curtain of a theater, the veil separates the truth from the lie. The veil is a place, Devitt, a place of mists. Anthony's great abilities brought you here, but his influence will soon fade away. The mask of lies will descend over your eyes once again. You must find the door, as I did. The door that gives passage through the veil. Open it, and we will walk together beyond the mist. I suppose you are wondering why I called you so urgently. I cannot deny it. Your letter was truly mysterious. I've been traveling, Doctor, to Scotland. Have you heard about the massacre of St. Gall? Why yes, the tragic event has been the continued object of speculation and grim rumor in every newspaper in England. For weeks now, pamphlets have claimed that all kinds of macabre things took place. But I don't understand. How is all this connected with my patient? He was there. I'm afraid he is... Oh, man, I didn't read that! Dear God. I don't know who I'm playing as right now. Are you telling me my patient has been murdered? Murdered? Thankfully, no. Please excuse me for alarming you. I did not mean to give you this impression. Herr Devitt was attacked, but survived. What's happened to him then? It seems the criminal was caught by Herr Devitt in the midst of the act. Then he tried to do the same thing to Devitt that he had done to the others. Fortunately, the nuns arrived in time to unearth him from the coffin. Herr Devitt was hospitalized. The nurses report that he remained unconscious for an entire day. So this suggests again that episode 3 was us being unconscious the whole time. What was Devitt doing there? Many years ago, the St. Gall Hospital was a boarding school. It appears that both your patient and Mr. Beechworth spent a part of their youth together there. We can assume that Herr Devitt was investigating something. He believed he had found a clue relating to his friend's death. What was the cause of those awful deaths? No one knows for sure. The victims were inflicted with terrible wounds. All of them had an expression of utmost terror on their faces. I suspect you did not find Mr. Devitt in the hospital. Indeed, he was already gone by the time I arrived. I have not been able to determine his whereabouts since. I see. What conclusions do you draw from all these circumstances? I have some theories, but I would prefer not to reveal them until events have unfolded. In all of them, there is a fundamental element whose role has not yet been revealed. And what leads you to this conclusion? It is something that the Holy Sisters found beside Herr Devitt within the coffin. An empty hypodermic needle with traces of an unknown substance. Yeah, I don't remember this at all. I think this is new territory for me. I think I must not have finished episode 1. I mean, chapter 1. Season 1. Episode 4, Ancient Shadows. I'm sure this is the place. Alejandro's house must be just ahead. I'm gonna go back. Just kidding. What? I thought the cursor changed over this. I guess not. The ancient castle of Pevensey rests in the distance. It was a garrison first built by Romans, but it was abandoned and has been a ruin ever since. Pevensey? Like the kids from Narnia? That was their name, right? There's a large iron bar latching the door. Apparently I can go back. There's no reason to. It's latched. I can't open it from this side. The house lights are on. Someone must be home. It may have taken all day, but I've finally made it to Alejandro's house. And just in time. Soon it will be pitch black. Oh, this is a house and that's the door. I didn't even see it. I thought this... Okay, I realized that was a house, but I thought this door was like a gate to another part of the garden, and it was... I thought it was oriented to be between the forward right and the backward left, instead of as it is, which is to the forward left and the backward right. No one is answering. Perhaps I should go inside anyway. I'll just tell the household that I'm an old friend come to visit. Yeah, that's what you do when you go to someone's house. You just walk in. No, don't do that. A strange woman stares down at me, glaring with a silent reproach at my intrusion. Footsteps. There must be someone upstairs. I like how you can see the other room from here. To walk over to the clock? Ah! A well-crafted grandfather clock, but it seems to be out of order. One of the hands is missing. See, now this feels familiar again. So, I must have played this before. But it's been so long that I've forgotten so much of it that it's as if it's new. So, this is essentially blind. And I do not remember the ending at all. I think I remember one thing about the ending, which is a very trivial detail. It could be Pevensey Castle, but in this painting the garrison is not in ruins. A couple of old teacups sit on the table. One of them is full and still warm. What's this? It looks like an organ. An oil lamp. Can I take it? I guess I can. First item. No, it's shelves. And it's like a stove, or I don't know what it is. Just some old bottles. So I have a lamp, there's a door over here. And a note over here. It's a diary. This is the last thing written. The last pages have been ripped off. October 12th, 1887. It's been a while since I can't devote any time to this diary for reasons beyond my control. An event most tragic has taken place in this house. My Dupre has gotten ill, immersed in an everlasting stupor from which it seems he shall not return anytime soon. Since the accident, I patiently take care of him. The doctor's treatments don't seem to do any good. Yeah, leeches will have that effect. I feed him like a child and make sure that all of the sculptures in the house are turned toward the wall. What else can I do? October 13th. The clockmaker just left. He has done such a good job. In the end, Mr. Dupre is not going to be able to notice the change in the clocks that he had so insistently requested. In his state, time will not be a problem anymore. It looks like the diary of a member of Alejandre's household. What happened to him? Pantry with spices and ingredients. Alright, storm shelter. The cellar door is locked. I need a key to open it. Okie dokie. Is this a shortcut back to the front of the house? Yep. Alright, nice tree. The bare branches of the tree stretching to the sky break the night in 1,000 pieces. Ooh, that's beautiful. I like that. An ancient stone well. A rope hangs inside, disappearing into the darkness below. I guess I can go down there. Ooh. It looks like someone was buried here. And I just had a flashback of being dug up from the grave by some nuns. Can't dig with my bare hands. Let's go down the well. Or pull something up. The rope is broken. I'll keep this end. Okay, I got some rope. Can't tie it to the lamp. The bucket is dropped to the bottom. Don't fall in. I can't dig with rope. Alright, where else can we go? We could go upstairs, right? Yeah. The silhouette of a man. It bears a strong resemblance to Alejandre. The silhouette of a woman. A fine painting of the local Roman structures. They somehow seem more ancient than this depiction. A figurine of an angel facing the wall. I can only go in the ladies' door. Alejandre. Of course I go over and examine the table first. The table holds nothing but a box with the description laudanum to be taken in case of anxiety. It's empty. Is that the same thing as in Franbo? Is that just a medicine they had back then that induced hallucinations as a side effect? Alejandre, it's me, Devitt. I'm sorry if I startled you. Is everything alright? Why are you sitting in a wheelchair? Are you hurt, maybe? Can you stand? He's staring blankly at some distant point, as if he has not heard my question at all. He told me I should come here, and I came as soon as I could. Can you tell me what's happening here? He gives no answer, but persistently stares at something nearby. He appears to be in some kind of hypnotic trance. When I was downstairs, I could have sworn I heard footsteps. Were they yours, or is there someone else in this house? For a moment, I felt a flash of hope that he was looking at me, but he's unresponsive. Alejandre, please say something. I don't know what to do. I don't understand just what happened to him. Have a lamp. Have a rope. Is there something to make him stop staring? What's he staring at? Can I find it? This cuckoo clock is covered with dust. It seems to be missing an important piece, the bird. Alright, and it is sideways. No, I wanted to... It is 11:15. The face of the clock has been turned. 11:15, so we're probably going to have to change this one to 11:15. Or let's not go down yet. We don't have the other hand for the other clock. No, that's downwards. Going the wrong way. A portrait of an old man, maybe a ship captain. It looks like he's trying to guard this chest with his stern glare. A huge chest made of oak wood. I can just open it. There's a large iron hook inside. I have to click again to take it. I'll take this hook. Now click again and I'll take it. There was a fragment of diary under the hook. August 5th. I can't work in the basement anymore. Those wretched sculptures, I feel them stalking me in the darkness. I know it is not possible, but I hear the crunches, the flapping wings, stone grinding on stone. Their frozen paroxysms. With what diabolical art were those gestures conceived? An eternal movement, a tension, an impossible struggle to get back the life they never had. I might place them outdoors, in the greenhouse, and let the mold devour them and wasps make nests of their hollow hearts. So I bet we're gonna see that in the greenhouse. So many doors! I'm gonna go in every last door. Get it? A camera tripod. Can I take it? Nope. Pictures hanging from a cord. They look as if they were improperly developed. You can hardly distinguish anything. Oh, I remember this room. I've definitely played this before. A basin with a copper drain. Why not? Let's run up this family's water bill. Ooh, some red stuff on the floor. It looks like some kind of red tinted glass cover used to make the lamp. It's completely shattered on the floor. A lamp is hanging from the ceiling. Its bulb casts an intense white light. Alright, so we got a... Okay. Now I got a white light bulb. Put it in a lamp. I've removed the light bulb from the lamp. The image of a couple wearing rat masks at a festival. A glass jar containing a yellow substance. The label reads cyanide. Do not drink. It's a big book of home chemistry recipes. A few pages have been bookmarked and some articles are underlined. 3149. Collodion for photography. Collodion is the vehicle by which the photographic chemicals are united upon the surface of the glass and the sensitive coating produced. Many formulae are published for this article, to which great value is attached. Some supposing that to its particular composition belong the principal causes of failure or success. This is only in a degree true. Okay, that was not written in a way that is easy to read. To develop a positive image, this is done by pouring upon the plate about 1 ounce of the vitriol spirit solution, and only then adding 5 or 6 drops of the cyanide acid. Alright, here's the instructions. Then the plate must be thoroughly washed in water to remove any excess of the chemicals. So, we pour the solution, and then cyanide, and then water. That causes a failure. That would almost require a chapter by themselves. A long experience convinces us that 9 out of every 10 failures occur from a want of care, the presence of dirt, negligence. One cannot be overnice, careful, or cleanly. The best results are always rewarding the most painstaking. If a mistake is made in the order specified in the formulae, quickly flow clean water over the plaque and start again. I remember having to develop some photos. An instrument whose workings are beyond my knowledge. That seems to be all in this room for now. A large envelope of black felt covered in dust and ashes. It is labeled with a warning, do not open it under white light. Alright, so that's why we had to unscrew the light bulb. A bust with his face turned around. So there's probably negatives, right? That's what it I have no idea how camera images were taken in the late 1800s. A picture of an angel with a picture of an angel with a gentle face. It's a letter. Dear Alejandre, I have excellent news. A contract from the university has given me access to a 12th century alchemical tome containing an amazing formulary. There's no doubt that sometimes more contemplation takes the mind to places that otherwise it would never have visited. Leafing through the grimoire and marveling at the exquisite illumination of its pages, I have been struck by a sudden epiphany, a radical but elegant method that I have decided to try. Forgive me for not providing any information about the method itself. As soon as I get definitive results, I will write to you immediately. I believe fortune has truly smiled upon us today. Videte ne quisat. June 8th, 1887. Is this about the invention of photography? This seems an invoice. May this document serve as a record of the payment made corresponding to the following work. The cuckoo clock. Mechanism has been modified to give the strokes exclusively at 6:15 in the afternoon. In addition, a special device and a switch have been added to synchronize all clocks in the house. 6:15. Do I have to set it to 6:15 to wake him up, maybe? The shelf is lined with strange and complex books. Some titles include The Movements of Shadows, Preserving the Mind, and Lessons Beyond Nature. Just gotta be thorough. Alright, have I gone everywhere? If I expose the photographic plate to daylight, I will destroy the image. I need to be in a dark room. Alright, so maybe we don't need red? Let's say it said vitriol solution, then cyanide, then rinse. I don't have a vitriol solution. There's a scribbled annotation in this piece of paper. The veil is something we sense in our innermost being incessantly. In vain do we waste our lives craving to tear through. It is Jaya Lathal, The curtain beyond which the great wings beat. Inside its ancient mist inhabit the shadows of those who left. Going to dig with the hook. Yeah. What? Can I get something from down there? Oh, this is actually kind of working. Within the mud and dirt inside the bucket, there was a small bird of brass. It's the cuckoo! Strangely enough, there doesn't seem to be any water in the well. Oh, they should invent plumbing then. And water towers. Oops, I didn't read that. There was something rattling in it. A little brass bird. When shaken, it makes a noise as if there was something inside. Can I put it here? The bird fits perfectly. Alright, 6:15? Right, okay. Okay, so, right. There's a lever on the other clock. I use it to set this one, and I'll set this one to 6:15. Alright, I gotta find some stuff to do with some stuff. Light bulb on the floor. Light bulb with red glass. No. Okay, why don't I try starting it there? I need to put the photograph in a suitable place to work. Put it in the sink. The tag on the envelope advises against opening it under a white light. Yeah, so I needed to make the light bulb red. Oh. Okay, I can open that. It is quite odd that the door was latched from the outside. I thought it was locked. Didn't we try it when we first got here? Here's the greenhouse that all the statues were put in. There it is. A statue of an angel with its wings spread. Its head is missing. Oh man, if only it had its head, then we could recognize it. Statue with an angel covered in mold. It's glancing at me with a sad gesture. A jar of vitriol oil. I must be careful. It's a powerful acid. Yes! Bam. Yeah, I know. That all. This pane looks as if it had been broken from the inside. Ooh. So now I have all the materials. I need to find something red to, a way to turn the light bulb red. I think I have a vague memory. Yeah. The corpse of a deer. Its abdomen is torn open. It looks recently dead. Yeah, this is how you make the light bulb red. Beautiful sound. Now the bulb is grossly covered in blood. And now we have a red light bulb. Hooray! Alright, now we can return the light bulb to its holder. And now we have this nice, homely red light with the electric light shining through the blood. Now it's time to put the envelope in the sink or on the tray, whatever that is. Put vitriol on it. The oil has caused a strong acidic reaction. Put cyanide on it. I've applied the liquids in the correct order. All that remains is to rinse the plate. And now, the water. An image is appearing on the plate. It's a photograph of Anthony and Alejandre. An achievement for that. I'm gonna quick check that out. It said, become an expert developer. I guess that means, develop the film without any mistakes? Whoa, okay. Okay. I didn't like that shaking. It looks like some kind of red tinted glass. The light bulb has exploded. Alright, the image is back in the frame. So we just had a hallucination there. That was frightening. I did not remember nor expect that. I probably should have. It got me.